Hey guys, welcome back again. I had a subscriber uh, wanted me to make a video on using SuperTrees. Um, this is actually fairly new to me too. I know there's half a dozen different ways to make them. Um, I experimented with a couple different ways, and I'm gonna do it quick and easy. That's what I like. But I'll show you how I did it, and if you like it, feel free to use it. Let me show you, let me get set up and show you what you'll need. Okay, guys, first off, the main thing you're going to need is a box of SuperTrees. Here you see a bag. I have one box, made 2 bags, grocery bag full of them. And like I said in my previous video, the reason they're not in a box and I have them in the bags is because I went to the hobby store on my motorcycle and the box wouldn't fit in a saddlebag, so I had to separate them to get them home. This box is a 1/4 bushel box, and it's supposedly supposed to make 30 to 40 trees. I got that box for $25. Which is pretty much the best price you're going to find. You can find that online, but you're going to pay for shipping also. If you go to a hobby store, I've seen them in a couple different hobby stores for $25 or $26 a box. And this is how they come. You can pull them apart, you can trim them with scissors. I'm going to show you how to straighten them. Some of them come out bent. They're all different sizes. And make sure you keep your small pieces out of there too, because you can make little bushes out of them, or if you have like chunks like that, you can make, you know, dead logs or something. So don't waste any of it. Next thing you're gonna need, well, I use gloves, rubber gloves or latex gloves. The foliage of your choice. You can use anything you want. I'm just happen to using blended turf, green blend. Basically because that's all I have right at the moment. Spray adhesive, hairspray, any cheap hairspray will do. Get the unscented though, just to let you know. You don't want your trees smelling like flowers. Well, maybe you do. But anyways, and this is an optional step I'm going to show. This is, of course, my Rust-Oleum camouflage brown paint. Here I have my container with my blended turf. And I have a larger container here also to catch any, to catch the extra turf that falls off. That way you can reuse it. You can have a piece of styrofoam of some sort to plant your trees in until they dry. There you see a couple I made already. Or you could use a clothespin and a nail or something and hang them upside down till they dry. That's an option. Now I'm going to be doing this. Oh, also, you want, the way I'm going to straighten them, you're going to want just any old I don't know, lightweight soldering iron. This is a 30-watt one. I don't think I'd want more than a 30-watt soldering iron. But I'll show you that then. And since I'm doing this inside, I laid newspaper down on my floor. You might have been able to hear me already walking on it and sticking to it from the spray adhesive. If you're able to do it outside, that's even better, but unfortunately it's raining out again. I think it's rained every day this summer so far, so I can't do it outside. So let me try to get this camera set up, since I don't have anybody to hold it, and we'll go ahead and make some SuperTrees. Alright guys, now here we are. I'm going to take a SuperTree here. As you can see, this one has two branches coming out. I mean, this is entirely up to you how you want to do things like this. I'm going to break this piece off. Now we have two trees. Now you can see how bent that one is. I'm going to show you a way to straighten that out by just using a 30-watt soldering iron. Now what you want to do is you want to take the bend where it's curved down and just use your table and put pressure on it to straighten it out. And you just take your soldering iron and touch it in places on the trunk of it. As you can see, as you're putting pressure on it and you heat it up a little bit, you can actually straighten it out. Just like that. You can work at it, but it's actually pretty easy to do. I didn't come up with this technique. I actually saw someone else doing it. Gave it a try. Really simple, really easy. Just like that. And if you want, you can take scissors or something like that to trim this just any way you like it. But I think that looks pretty good just like that. There's some thick pieces in here I'm going to pull off. But other than that, I think that's a pretty good armature. Now I'm going to set the camera up and try to get it set up so you can see the next step. Sorry about that. I didn't realize that most of that last step was out of the camera view, but here is our super tree after we used the soldering iron to straighten it. Just wanted to give an example. I know half of it wasn't in view. I apologize for that. One of the downfalls of trying to do this by yourself, I guess. But I wanted you, basically that point was just to show you how to use the soldering iron to straighten a tree. So now our next step, well, let me get the camera set up and hopefully it'll be in view this time. Alright guys, this piece of super tree looks different than the one I started with. It's because this is my second attempt at making this part of this video, because first time around I wasn't even in the camera view and I didn't realize it till I went to edit it. So I'm going to try to show this step again. This is the next step in the process. We're going to take our spray adhesive and we're going to coat our super tree with it. Now we're going to go over here and we're going to sprinkle on our blended turf or whatever foliage you decided to use. Hopefully my arm isn't in the way. If you want, you can roll it around a little bit in this stuff that you have in your pan, your tray. There we go. We got that on. Back over here and try to get you set up for the final step, which is our hairspray. Now you want to take your hairspray and spray it on there. And what that does, that'll seal that all on there. And then you can either hang it upside down from your clothespin or plant it here with the, let me move this so it doesn't fall down. Stick it in your piece of foam to dry. There you go. You just made yourself a super tree. I think they turn out really well, pretty realistic looking. As an added step, I showed you the camouflage paint. You can take like camouflage brown like that. I've seen a video where somebody used gray primer. but they sprayed their SuperTree before they put any of the blended turf or any of the turf or foliage or leaf material on it, to give it a, to give the trunk a more realistic color. Um, I I tried that. I mean, to me it really didn't make much of a difference. I don't know. I mean, it made a little bit of a difference, but I I generally like the look of them without spray painting them. To me, I don't know, it's more natural looking a little, a little bit. But there you go, guys. That's quick, simple, and easy SuperTrees. I hope I showed you a little bit of how to do that. Um, but till next time, talk to you later. The instructions that come with the pack of SuperTrees actually suggest that you soak these in a matte medium, and then when you take them out of the matte medium, sprinkle your turf or whatever foliage you want on it, and do it that way. Supposedly it seals the trees and makes them moist and seals them up. That way they last longer. I don't know if that's a proven fact or not. But I'm not the only one that does it this way, so if this was really harmful, I doubt as many people would be doing it. But I thought it turned out pretty well, pretty realistic looking. You can make a big batch of them for relatively cheap. Well, that's it, guys. Hopefully it turned out all right. Hopefully you like this. And I'll talk to you guys on the next update.